and welcome to Sports This Morning on Channels Television. I'm Ayotunde Balogun.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Cecilia Amogbe.
Good morning. Great to have you join us on the show. I'm Tayo Salam.
All right, what's on the menu for the show today? Well, the national under-23 team played the Junior Pharaohs of Egypt today at the ongoing CAF Under-23 Nations Cup in Senegal. Now, the lads know that a win automatically qualifies them for the next stage. That's the semi-finals. It's not a time for free gifts to the North Africans. Victory is non-negotiable.
Okay, talking about free gifts, of course, someone wouldn't want to be giving out that free gift. I'm talking about Kelechi Iheanacho. For him, he was able to score in Manchester City 4-1 win over Hull City. Today, they will definitely find out who they will be facing in the final stage of the competition.
Kelechi Iheanacho definitely on the right track for me, Cecilia. Also on the show, former world number one Tiger Woods says there is no timetable for his return to golf as he recovers from a back operation. Tiger Woods, difficult times for him. He's got a lot of physical issues this time around, and it doesn't look like he's coming back anytime soon.
Yeah, at all. I mean, if you check Tiger Woods over the years, I mean, he's someone who really loved the sport.
Yes.
And for him to have come out to say, of all the injuries I've suffered, this is actually the worst. So when you have a nerve injury, you wouldn't even know the time. They said not even the physio, nor his surgeon, nor himself know when he's going to come back. So there's really nothing to look forward to for Tiger Woods.
I'm very sad for him because this is a man who has achieved so much in the world of golf. You know, we know that for years, you know, for quite a while, he was not world number one, and then he had these issues with his, you know, private issues, personal issues.
Yeah, that really affected him.
Really affected him. Yeah,
definitely.
it brought him down, and you know, injuries, of course, now setting in. Some people have said perhaps he should just call it quits. You know, just give up the game and get on with his life. But he's refusing to back down.
Yeah, but then it looks like he won't have a choice really soon because he's had his back injury now. He's done the surgery, but he hasn't started rehabilitation. And as he gets on in age, it's harder for you to get in the gym.
Yeah,
and
he's
start
not getting any younger.
Exactly. So
he will be 30. He will be 40 on December 30th.
So that's quite old, you know.
Word.
So it's going to be hard for him to actually get back in the gym. The desire to get back in the gym and start working out and start rehabbing, you know, the back injury, the back surgery that he had. It was successful, thankfully. But then it now becomes really tedious and long, and you know, so I don't know how long he's going to carry on playing right now. He's won 14 majors. A lot of people thought he had a very good chance of, you know, catching up with Jack Nicklaus, but it's not going to happen again.
It's not going to happen
right
so
now.
what's he waiting for, really?
What's he waiting for?
Someone
That's
to
the
have,
question.
He has won 79 PGA Tour victories, and of course, just last year he played just 7 tournaments in 2004. So you're looking at him and you're wondering when is he going to really get back. Okay, there you have some of his major victories: 4 Masters, 4 PGA Championship titles, of course 3 US Open and 3 Open Championship. And the last time he actually won a major was in 2008, and that was the US Open. So I think for Tiger Woods, it's
fast becoming distant memory for some of us.
Exactly, today, and I said earlier, former world number one, right?
Yeah.
His stock is really falling. He's number 400 in the world right now.
How possible?
He's not playing tournaments. I mean, he played 7.
You know, who would have, in your wildest imagination, from world number 1 to world number 400?
He played 7 tournaments last year. So how can you beat that?
A lot of the tournaments, when he plays them, he doesn't make the cut.
Yes.
At all.
I think
he never gets anywhere
near. 3 of the 4 majors this year, he didn't even make the cut at all.
Incredible.
I think he should call it quits,
yeah,
really.
I think it's going to come to that pretty soon. But let's.
He loved the sport.
Now, and of course, we'll be taking a look at the Governors' Cup in the world of tennis. Cecilia, I'm sure you have some updates on that one.
Yeah, the press conference was actually held yesterday, and of course we had many dignitaries coming over it. It's going to be the 15th edition, and it's starting on the 5th of this month to 19th. And we talked about the prize money in the other time. Remember, about $80,000 and all that. You're having the women. We're asking how come, you know, the prize money is kind of somehow. You're having the women getting about $50,000, then the men $30,000 this time around because they
repeat that for those who didn't hear that.
I think the reason is they actually explained some things, that some things will be subsidized for the men, the competition and all that, and so for the men it won't. So that's some of the reasons and all that, but that's really not the main point. The main point is when you have a tournament that have gone on for 15 years and the support is there, I mean, is ranked by ITF and all that, talking about the international body and everything. And, you know, you're having close to 30 countries coming to participate, and the good thing they have to say about Lagos whenever they come and everything. It shows that this is a competition that have really, you know, they've been able to sustain it. The sponsors stay and year in, year out. And another thing, I learned from the press conference yesterday, was the fact that they're just thinking one day, someday we might even get a Grand Slam champion. You know, someone who was at the Governor's Cup get to win a Grand Slam. We already have it in the doubles. I mean, Sania Mirza, you know, who teamed up with Martina Hingis, you know, winning the doubles in the Grand Slam and all that. She was here in 2004, I think, you know. So we have...
It can happen. It can happen. Come on, I mean, Bona Courage, I always go back to him, one of the greatest ambassadors of the tournament. And we have Elena Vitolina as well, too. Was here some time ago, I think around 2013, I'm not too sure exactly. She was here as well, so she's a regular player on the WTA tour. So it's very likely that one day, you know, very soon, this tournament might actually produce a Grand Slam champion, and that would be really huge.
That would be really huge, yeah,
for the competition. And one day we're hoping the Nigerian gets to win.
Exactly, I was thinking you were going to miss it, because it has to. You know, Nigeria has to really come out, and this is a championship where we need to really take full advantage of. Yes, you can have all the foreigners come in, and you know, but at the end of the day, it's about the Nigerians.
Yeah, of course. It's about them.
Yeah, by the way, who's in town now? I expect the players to start arriving.
Someone. I think we're having, you know, these Melissa Ifizan. They said she's arriving today, and also we're having some other players actually are starting to arrive today. So many of them. Once the list of we saw the names of the seeded players and all that the other time. So once all of them start arriving, we'll definitely have to get all their names. And another thing is, at the press conference yesterday, we had Angel Maclet. She was around, and of course the NTF had to use that opportunity to actually say that they're going to send her to, you know, the High Performance Center in Morocco, Tennis Academy, you know, for her to actually continue her tennis career and all that, which she says she was really happy about.